Hey everyone, today on Belly Strong Fit Club I have something slightly different for you, and it is a coached Pilates workout. So I'll be talking you through all the moves we're doing today, exactly how to do them and where you want to feel it. We're going to start with just getting everything moving. So bring one arm, circle it overhead into a side bend and up. Other side, circle up and over, reach, lengthen through the torso as you do that. Over, across, down, lengthen, roll back up. 3 more. Over, across, reaching up and out of that waist. Getting the shoulders moving, getting the spine moving. And down into a roll down. Chin tucks into chest. Round the neck. Then the upper back, mid back, lower back, hanging over those legs. Keep the knees slightly bent at the bottom. Extend the back and we stand up with a straight back. And again, tuck the chin in, roll down to hang over those legs. Relax the head and the arms. Extend at the bottom, lead with the chest. Up, 2 more. Roll, tuck, round, fold, knees slightly bent. Open the chest. Let that bring you back up. 1 more. Round, extend, and come up. Nice wide legs. You're going to reach your opposite hand to your foot and twist. Other arm reaches towards that ceiling. Reach. You should feel a stretch through the inner thighs here. Try not to round into this. Keep that spine open for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. You're going to bring one leg in front of the other. So let's go right leg in front, left leg behind you in a split stance. That left leg is up on its heel. Both knees are slightly bent here. Rock the pelvis back and forth a few times and find your neutral. We don't want to be tucked under. We don't want to be too arched. We want to find this neutral spine and hold it there as we then hinge forwards over that front leg and come up. We're going to do just a few hinge movements to get that feeling. It's as if someone is karate chopping you at the hip, and as we hinge forward, the glutes or the sit bones should lift to face the back of the room. We're not here, and we're not sticking the butt out. We are keeping that neutral spine. As we hinge forwards, we should feel the glutes, especially the glute of the standing leg, opening. You can stay here, or you can come into that hinge. We are then twisting or dropping the hips towards that front leg. The glute on that front leg should open out, and then we are twisting our hips away as that knee stays facing forwards. Don't let it drop inwards. We twist into the leg and we twist out. If I had 2 pointers on my hips, you would see them pointing towards that way or to that side of the room, and then opening out. It's the pelvis moving around the thigh bone here, and you should feel it in the glute muscles of the standing leg. We're going to do a few more reps here. If you'd like to progress, you can come into a single leg deadlift type position. Let that pelvis drop. Open up the glutes, the side glute muscles of that standing leg. Squeeze those side glute muscles to open the pelvis up and out. Drop. Chest is open. We're not arching the back here. Keep gathering through those lower abs. Let's just go for 2 more. All the toes on the mat. We're not clenching or clawing through those toes. Relax to the other side. Staggered stance. 1 foot in front of the other. Hips facing forwards. Slightly bend the knees. Neutral spine. Keep that neutral spine as you Hinge forward at the hips, sit bones lift to face the back of the room. You can do that a few times just to make sure you're not arching and you're not rounding as we come forwards. Let the glutes open up. You can then stay in that hip hinge. Drop the hips towards the standing leg. Open up the glutes on the side of that supporting leg. Squeeze those glutes to open the hips back out to the other side. Twist in, twist out. All the while, toes and knee on that supporting leg are facing forwards. Lengthen through the glutes, shorten, contract, or squeeze through those glutes. You can progress to lifting that back leg off the mat. Squeeze up and out. We're not opening that leg by lifting this leg out. This leg stays exactly where it is. We are squeezing through the standing hip to rotate the pelvis, and that is what turns that leg out. Just 2 more. And 1. Back over to the right leg, a bit more balance here. On that right foot, that toe is facing forwards. Up tall, gather through the abs here. Try not to sink into that right leg. Push up and out. We are taking that left leg forwards. Side, back. Repeat. Forwards, side, back. And what we're thinking about here is the toes staying flat. We don't want the ankle collapsing inwards. We want to keep a little bit of an arch through that foot. We should feel these standing or these side hip muscles work on this standing leg. Forward, side, back. 1 more. Forward, side, back. Other side. Stand up and out of that hip, tall through the spine. Keep the ribs slightly down and the belly, the lower belly, flat. Even as we get those legs moving or lift that leg, try not to let the lower back arch or the belly hang out. Keep it collected, squeeze through the glute to lift that leg behind you. If you notice your foot starting to turn outwards, you may have stiff ankles, you could have tight glutes. There are a whole host of things that could cause it. Try to keep both the toes and the knee facing forwards. Last one. And down. We are into a chair pose here. Feet together, knees together. It's a karate chop. We're lengthening through those glutes as we sit back. So we're not bending down here. We are here, sitting back into those hips as arms come forwards, into a chair pose, and then come back up. Sit back. What we don't want is that, the belly hanging out, the lower back arching. We want to keep the neutral spine, the gathering and flattening through the abs as we sit back down into that chair pose. Nothing here should change. This should stay absolutely still. You can even place one hand on the belly, one hand on the back to make sure that we're not shortening through the back or shortening through the abs. Down, come up, sit back and down, reach those arms overhead, squeeze those shoulder blades together and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto the mat. You're going to roll down into a plank position. Chin tucks in, round forwards, flop over those legs, bend the knees, walk the hands forwards, hands and toes, plank position here. We are pushing out of the shoulder blades, not sinking down, nice long neck here. And all we're doing is rocking forwards as we push off the balls of the feet, rocking back, rock forwards, rock back. In terms of torso, we want to be in a neutral-ish spine position. We don't want to be clenching the glutes. Let go of those glutes. You can modify and do it in a kneeling plank position. We are going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice slow rocks, 3, 2, 1, bring those knees down. Hands in knees position, hands are below shoulders, knees are below hips. Rock the spine and the pelvis, find that middle neutral. Glutes are relaxed, shoulders are down, neck is long. As you exhale, flatten through that lower belly. We are lifting the same arm and leg. It is a bird dog, but same arm and leg are going to slide out and in, and then we shift. As opposed to an opposite arm and leg bird dog, where we don't want any shift of the body from side to side. With a same side bird dog, a shift is unavoidable, because if you don't shift, we cannot get that weight onto one side. If that is nice and simple for you, you can then lift arm and leg. I'm not letting go of my abs and arching through the back. Keep those lower abs contracted. Keep pushing out of that bottom shoulder. Slide, lift. So if you do it thinking about everything from neck, shoulder blades, abs, spine position, pelvis position, all the way down, it becomes really difficult. Reach. Slowly control the lower, one more each side. And last one. All right, we're going back into that full plank position. So take those legs out, keep the feet together here. We're going to turn into a side plank, bend the top knee, take it back down, switch. Side plank, bend the top knee, bring it back down, and switch. Really slow and controlled. Push out of that bottom shoulder, tuck very slightly under, keep those abs working. Side. Knee in. If bringing the knee in is too much, just stick with the side plank switches. We are flowing through a number of movements today. One more each side. And last one. Go ahead and lower yourself all the way down onto that mat. Hands are at your shoulders here. You are going to squeeze the shoulder blades back. Think about those muscles in between the shoulder blades, squeezing as you lift the arms, extend the back up, hands down, push out of those hands into a plank. Try to lift that whole body at the same time, lower that whole body at the same time. Repeat, extend, squeeze through shoulder blades, lift, keep the neck long, push out. Try to lift that body as one unit, lower it down as one unit, squeeze. An intermediary step can be to push up into a kneeling plank and then into that full plank. Slow, lower down, squeeze, down, push up, squeeze the muscles here, keep those shoulder blades down. 2 more. Slow, lower. Squeeze up. Last one. Push up. Slow, lower, down. Push back into a child's pose just for a couple of seconds, because then you're going to swing your legs around and we're going to work through some of these muscles here. You're going to start by bringing both knees into the chest here. Chest is open. As you exhale, you're going to curl up here. So we should be using our abs to hold ourselves in this position. You are going to extend arms and legs out. Bring them back in, hug the knees to the chest. Extend. Have a look down at that lower belly. It should not be popping out as the legs go out. It should remain absolutely flat. If it is popping out, don't drop those legs as low. If the neck is taking too much strain, put the head back down. Extend, bring it back in. Keep those ribs slightly tucked down and in. As the legs extend, the lower back should not be arching more off of that mat. There may be a slight natural arch in that extended position, but there shouldn't be a massive gaping hole there. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring that head down, hands by the sides of the body, and we're coming into a tabletop position here. Hips, knees, ankles at 90 degrees, lower belly is flat, ribs are down here. It's a pancaking, flattening effect to brace through those abs. You are going to extend the legs out as you cross them, bring them back in, arms are coming up, curl to one side, come back down, cross, out, extend, lower back doesn't arch or lift from the mat here. And we curl up and over to the other side. Keep going. Extend. Bring it back in. Curl, sweep. And down. How low you go is up to you and how much you can control it. Extend. Bend. Curl. Extend. And bend and curl. 1 more each way. Extend. Bring it back in. Exhale up. Use the upper abs to lift, not the neck. We have 1 more exercise here. Stay in this tabletop. Keep everything flat. You are taking 1 leg down. Extend it as you come up, tuck the pelvis under, bring the knees in. It's a reverse curl. Drop the other leg down and in, curl, down, in. You can use an exhale to help tuck that pelvis under. It's not the knees bringing or swinging the knees up to the chest to lift. It is the lower abs contracting to tuck the pelvis under to do that reverse curl. Down and curl. As you curl, the lower back should press into the mat a little bit more. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet down, legs straight, arms straight, full body stretch here. let go of the abs, no bracing here, and take some big breaths down. As you inhale, belly should move up and ribs should move out to the side. 2 big breaths in and out and in and out and come back up. That is our quick Pilates flow workout for today. I hope that it gave you a little bit more information, a little bit more insight on how to move, where you should be feeling things. I do put a lot of thought into all of the workouts on this channel, precisely which muscles we want to activate and how we want to be moving. So I hope you've been enjoying them so far. If you have, I would massively appreciate you subscribing and hitting the notification bell. That also always massively helps me out. Check out the Belly Strong Pregnancy and Postpartum channel, which is way more resources for pregnancy and postpartum. As always, I will have more for you soon.